this is challenge.
We're definitely doing this as challenge.
Are you doing
Okay,
challenges?
so don't advance it too quickly.
Everyone chooses something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Jetpacks.
Tornado.
Kangaroos with laser eyes.
That's not fair.
That's like scary.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to pick it, I'm not going to stop you from picking it.
I'm definitely picking it.
I mean, that's pretty cool too. And scary at the same time.
It is pretty cool as far as scary things go.
I don't know what's cool.
You have
Ice.
to pick something.
I
Ice?
win.
Jetpacks, tornadoes, and kangaroos. Oh, you said ice? Oh,
Mhm.
Ice.
oh
All right.
Thank you.
All right, so one more round so that everyone knows. What did everyone pick?
Jetpacks.
I guess I picked tornadoes. Flaming tornadoes. I'm gonna stick to that. That's cooler.
Okay.
Flaming tornadoes.
Kangaroos with laser eyes.
Okay,
Nice.
if you guys are, if Pocket's revising his, you haven't revised anything. I want to add sunglasses to Jetpack.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Jetpack with sunglasses.
Can I
Fine.
add sunglasses to my ice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what the next part of this is. How awesome would be if Japan built vending machines that sold the selected thing? Start debating now. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go right out and say tornadoes. Is a flaming tornadoes? I'm sorry, Pocket, that's the worst option. Well, no, actually.
Hey, now what if they're like tiny little tornadoes that you can carry around with you from a vending
I
machine?
don't think that's a very good idea.
You say tiny tornadoes. You said flaming tornadoes. Also, kangaroos with laser eyes.
That's pretty fun.
But what
I
actually
think
fits in the vending
jetpacks
machine?
and ice are like the only two potential contenders. So basically, we're saying a jetpack vending machine versus an ice dispenser, both of
I
which come
think
with complimentary
Jim
sunglasses.
Jim
Come on.
wins.
The jetpack, yeah.
Yeah.
You
That'd
picked
be
the
cool
wrong
to-
Jim, dumbass.
Oh, sorry.
You stupid motherfucker.
Yes!
The mind
This
tricks.
is how you think allowed to be in charge of anything.
I think Jim has to take a drink now.
I think Nick has to finish his drink.
Yeah.
Oh, should we cut
Well.
him off already? Alright.
It's lunchtime. Time for lunch.
Enjoy
Let's go.
getting to go first. Dude, stupid ice machine with some.
I know you like the fish, so...
Please be. No!
You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hand moved fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. I want to be invented that one. Not very popular.
It's called the Lannister knot.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. Ooh.
So,
Jim, do
fun
you have
fact.
really spicy napkin folding skills?
Real life history, Jim actually did have an interest in napkin folding in high school. I was pretty good at it.
Why do I play you so well?
I can fold a restaurant napkin into a tuxedo jacket. Like, not a full jacket, but a torso that looks like a sport coat.
You
And then
decided
fold
to
the
rock
collar
our
over
most
the hood.
impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. That's pretty useful.
That's kind of crazy.
This withering snake folds is for when it's time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin fold. I like the
Well.
first.
Which one of those two ladies would you rather bone, Jim?
I know Jim likes fish and dolphins, so I'm gonna do you a
Yeah,
solid.
but Jim also doesn't like mono. That's what happened
Too bad.
last time.
Oh, that's
Just like,
adorable.
you
Look at
know.
the folding everyone's napkins. It's like a tiny, adorable surf. It looks like it's folding the other napkins into a more self-folding napkin. I know.
Now you have a
It's
great
so
reason.
efficient. Go, little napkin surf. Be free. Aren't you worried this will turn into a self-replicating napkin scenario?
Yes, Vera, I
Progressing geometric until the world is nothing but napkins? Why, that sounds lovely. God, you're impossible. You seem to have mispronounced impeccable. Whatever, I'm leaving before the napkin folk take over the world. Vera leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out too long, though. You got to stop those napkins before they take over the world.
Why you
Sure.
never teach the self-aware napkin how to fold napkin. Anyway, I'm gonna go hang out with the sexy ghost and that demon punk. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Girl, listen, I'm sorry, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. It's not an expression, idiot. Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask exactly, the best contents. Good God, are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Cheers, sir. Apparently not. Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer. My WC wine. Oh, it's her toilet wine! Ha! Whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the soul of an infant. Ha! Weak. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire. This is literal poor life choices. Okay, but this one is another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. Think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents.
Alright, what's in your flask?
Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes. But I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Or, want to get a dope party started? This flask has Ultra Whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey. Make them make.
I feel as if that last one is a lot more doable than the first one.
Yeah, I can find 2 bottles of best pure whiskey, and, like, I can set some mood lighting, and, you know, get it on with them, help them. Finding a genie, that's hard. Also, whiskey. Also, poly. Heck yeah, let's rage! I've always wanted to make Ultra Whiskey, but I could not get my bottles up. Tried everything. Mood lighting, sultry music, chainsaws, you know, all the cliche romantic stuff.
Wait, what are you doing with the chainsaws?
What are you not doing with the chainsaws?
Continue.
And vibrations. It seemed nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love. I almost started to think inanimate objects can't have sex. I've had tons of sex with inanimate objects, so that was just silly. You can make Whiskey X Whiskey turn into Ultra Whiskey. We should definitely apply that principle all over the damn place. 2 cars to make a limousine, an orgy of iPhones to become the iPhone XXX. Most advanced update possible, duh. A microwave and a Russian novel to get a pair of designer shoes? Can't wait to create doper stuff than the world can even handle, probably. Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Holly.
Let's do this!
Yeah, I guess
Well.
I'll spend the day hanging out with her, watching a microwave and Dostoevsky fuck.
Russian novelist.
Notes from the Underground. It's a fantastic book. Everyone should read it.
I want to sit with the coven.
Gonna hang out with the goth nerds.
Yep. You were planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you could find is
That's right.
partially taken by the coven. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them.
We're here to save the day.
Oh god, I remembered why I don't want to sit with them. Anyways, oh good, it's you. We can practice one of our spells on you. And this is probably why. Oh, don't look so worried. We're preparing for the upcoming battle with the disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle. And if we don't do our homework, we'll have a hell of a time beating him. The audience laughs. Wait, audience?
Ha.
Anyway, we've got 2 spells that we've been meaning to try out. Magical enhancements to help us beat this big bad. Do you think we could try one on you, pretty please? Aw, says the audience. You know, magical enhancements don't sound half bad. You could choose either of the 2 options. The spell that lets you see the future, also the past and the present, and you can watch live TV anywhere. Nah, you want to go for something a bit different. Let's do a spell that turns you into 2 helicopters.
Not just one, but 2.
Pretty badass spell.
So,
Hello, Copter.
breaking the fourth wall a bit, even though there's not a fourth wall. We've seen this one. I'm curious what happens when we do the other one.
Do that one.
Yeah. Granted, I do like the helicopters option, but
The best choice is made. Broadbandium Maxima. No, it's the best now. Quiet. I rule the vertical and the horizontal and sometimes the diagonal, but that one's a little bit finicky. Suddenly,
balls rolling the vertical and the horizontal at the same time. Shut up.
suddenly you can see everything. Everything. You can see how the world will end. You can see how the world began. You can see your own parents have... Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even though you totally don't want to.
Wait, how does the world end?
What's more, the world ends with...
We'll find out in 20 minutes.
Is it the napkin?
Old napkins all the time. Everywhere. What's more, you can even watch every single episode of Weasel Detective at once. Hello, are you still alive? Lunch is ending. We're going to go study for the next test period. You probably should go too. Who needs to study? You literally know everything. You gain +4 smarts and an entirely different perspective on your parents.
Wow, I know exactly what their anuses look like. Also, wow, you're a nerd.
Yeah.
So you have all the smarts.
Well, since I can't sit with cute fish girl, I'll try to see what cute cat girl does.
Isn't that the shop?
She
Yeah.
sells you things.
Do I have money? I have 5
And
money.
you say, oh, I didn't want to actually buy things, and she says, get out, peasant.
Hey, last night I read this
Actually curious
article
what happens.
on
You just
how
go to
money
her every
causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. That's really funny.
Do you pocket?
Yeah. Quick, give me
better
that
get rid of that
dangerous
money
money you have
pocket.
in... Okay,
I think
I can't have pocket cancer.
You gotta just
We're
like
gonna-
buy something now.
We're gonna buy.
What do fish like?
What do you fish like?
Creativity, I think.
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
too, but...
I think creativity is the one that she really goes for.
Huh.
I don't know what's creative.
This is pretty
In there.
creative, right?
Oh, the creativity
The
poster?
Or the Kanye
Bob
glasses?
poster.
The
Kanye glasses.
literal Bob Ross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kanye glasses are definitely for fun. Bob Ross is
Okay.
definitely creativity. The one that actually says
Oh
creativity.
yeah, you're right.
Creativity.
It says creativity.
It
Yeah.
literally says it on the poster.
Alright, let's
Tattoo
go.
is for boldness. Latin is for charm.
Wow, that was an eventful lunch period. All right, let's see what our next challenge is.
Don't fuck
Everybody
up the
choo-
choosing this time.
I'm going to. Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. All right. Bob Ross.
Alright.
Richard Simmons.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All right.
Drake.
Drake. Okay.
Okay, so we got Bob Ross.
Wait, can I change my answer? Keanu.
Okay, quickly.
Keanu
Locked in
Reeves.
yet.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
We got, so, one more
Okay,
time,
locked in,
final
locked
answers.
in.
I'm
Keanu
locked
Reeves.
in.
Locked in.
Keanu Reeves. And you said Bob Ross.
Yep.
I said Richard Simmons.
Yep.
I said The Rock.
Okay.
All right. So Bob Ross, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Richard Simmons,
Richard Simmons.
and Kanye.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves, not Kanye. Kanye
Player
Reeves.
order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly related to Jim. Start debating now.
Oh. Huh.
I think Keanu Reeves wins.
You
Honestly,
wish.
I don't know.
Well, no, because it's related to you, right? And Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves is the one who's like the 400-year-old vampire or whatever.
Yeah.
So just statistically, he's most likely to have some like direct descent down to... 'cause Richard Simmons, Bob Ross, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson are not Asian.
Wait, I don't think Richard Simmons has any kids, right?
Richard Simmons doesn't have any kids, and Bob
No,
Ross
so it would
has
have to be
one
like
kid.
related via like yeah.
Yeah.
I think I lose this one. I think
Yeah.
I think Bob Ross barely edges out just above Richard Simmons. So I think
Keanu Reeves wins.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
So it'd be Jim Yell when we I think is I think that's
Jim.
the correct order.
Jim, yell, when, wheat.
Wheat.
Boom.
Wheat.
Yeah.
Wheat.
Wheat is healthy, unless you have celiac disease.
Let's go.